cost you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? You already know it costs you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Now, young Dolph. We know Dolph case, fam. We know everything. We seen it on camera. We know that my man, the Mastermind, right here, that's what they got him incarcerated for. They say he masterminded the situation with Dolph, Govan, right? Now, we also know straight drop. We know that when it comes to being found guilty, they have been found guilty of the charges of Dolph. Now, Govan, the Mastermind, is in a situation, but he trying to wiggle himself to a whole new different playing field. And I don't know if it's going to work for him, or I don't know if it's going to work against him. Now, they offered the Mastermind here a plea deal, right? He turned down the plea deal. We don't know exactly what the plea deal was. We don't know, but he turned this plea deal down. Due to him turning the plea deal down, now he on his way to trial, August the 18th. Now, we have seen, it's like the case, all the other cases, you know, if it's a RICO type circumstance or situation, individuals can come up out of them situations, especially if you wasn't the shooter, if they saying you the mastermind or whatever the case might be. They get kind of more easier cases to beat, especially if they ain't got you on a RICO. Now, my man turned his plea down and going to trial. It looked like that he going to trial with confidence, fam, and him not being guilty of these charges, even though others around have been found guilty of the charges of Dolph. Will he pull a 52 fake out on the people? Will Govan be home next month and not charged with the murder of Dolph being the mastermind? Because even if he came home, fam, on these charges and they didn't find him, because they offering a plea. Usually if they want you to mastermind, they want to go and get you to trial. We got a lot of evidence. It is what it is. We going to get you up out of here. Now, by him going to trial on this, he got to have his lawyers advising him, let's do this. Even if he came home and beat these charges, it's still going to be trouble for homie in the streets. What happened to Big Jill is not a coincidence, fam. When I say Dolph got reach in cities, he got reach in cities. By them saying that this man was the mastermind, it was somebody, and we know that he had a relationship with Jill. This guy. Somebody had to say that, hey, he was the mastermind of this situation. But when it's like that, it's my word against yours. You got to lay concrete evidence that, you know, phone conversations or text messages or something like that to convict the individual. And this man might know, with his lawyer advising him that, you know, you got to have some concrete other than a person saying something on this type of level. Will this man come home and be scot-free off the mastermind of having young Dolph killed? One thing I do know, and I don't know, this alleged man guilty or not, I don't know. But if you do come home on these charges, fam, when it come to, I have seen people beat murders and never be the same in the mind or never get where they want to be in life. Things go wrong, they can't sleep, they get sickly, all these type different things. A lot of times We believe we getting away with things in life, and the whole time, fam, it's the Most High shaping it for what it needs to be and what it really is. A lot of times you can be the charge, but you can't be God. What I'm trying to say. So even when it comes to my man masterminding this, putting it together to get Dolph smoke, and at the end of the day, all this was totally wrong, fam. I know the streets, it is what it is, but all this was totally wrong, fam. I don't think that Dolph deserved to get gunned down like he did, and his kids got to grow up seeing that, and it was off disc records that everybody, you feel me? Like ain't nobody getting along in the hip hop game. You know, I think Gotti and them, Juke and them, they took it extra person. Especially when that Don't Play With Me record came to surface. I don't think Juke could take it no more. The way Dolph was saying what he was saying. But we got to look at Gotti did the same thing with 3-6. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and one thing about the world, we can do things to people, but we don't want people to do those things to us. But it's cool when they do it, like Finesse 2 Times said. That's a fact. That's true. So this is it. When it comes to my man Mastermind Govan on these charges, with him turning that plea deal down, we don't know what the plea deal was. We don't know if the lawyer advised him, will this man be coming home? Did he pull a 52 fake out on this Dolph case, fam? I have seen a lot of masterminds pull 52 fake outs because they wasn't the shooter. They wasn't on the scene. They didn't have concrete evidence to say that this man, you know, it's just a word of mouth. My word against yours. And not only that, this man's daughter was gunned down in Houston. We don't know if that's concerning this Dolph situation or just some stuff she got into. Like, I ain't studied it too much. What was her name? No Cash Desto or something like that. She was a female type dyke rapper. You feel me? But yeah, that's how that happened. And she got killed shortly after in Houston. So it's been a lot of things connected to this situation, and why I'm saying if homie come home, he gonna have to move in a careful light, because it's some strikers out there for Dolph, and individuals not speaking on it like Key Glock and all the rest of them. They just letting silence do what it do. We didn't expect that from Big Juke. But it happened, fam. And that didn't happen for nothing, believe me. But I will keep y'all updated on situations, though. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.